Welcome to Brooks Stadium and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Hunt is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game, obviously.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Finding an escape route. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Dropping back, it's Morris. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Finding open areas. Turning it on. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, shot to clear. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Tulane. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got him wide open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Allen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Marshall! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Morris. Right on the money. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's another shot to clear.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Tucker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's another shot to clear.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Takes a handoff. It's Simpkins. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Reels it in down the left side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's going to be often. Already over 100 yards, still in the second quarter. He is having himself a day.
The shot that clears getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the shot to clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Morris. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, these slant routes, you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drop.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Morris. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line.
Another shot to clear.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's another shot to clear.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this, or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lacey. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's Lacy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Roberts. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Tucker.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Back to pass, it's Morris. That's caught, it's Washington. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Got a man, it's Norton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Looking for space, it's Roberts. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Robinson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And as he throws. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. When you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility, he now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. The Miami Redhawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle. It's Courtney. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Shanta Clears will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Finds a little space. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. The short hands, it's Lacey. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. End off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Makes his man miss. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Morris. Got the quick pass. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Coastal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Norton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Stevens. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Roberts. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defense. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And that's another shot to clear.
To throw, it's Morris. Got him downfield.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The shot to clears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep. He's got it at the 20. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
On the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Pushes ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
In the end zone.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that's another shot to clear.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Herd! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Graves. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got it behind the line, it's Simpkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to throw, it's Morris. Looking to the big tight end. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Turner. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Knocked off his feet. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Simpkins. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Graves. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The shot that clears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. With the ball spotted outside the 35, the holder will kneel and give his kicker a shot from 53 yards out and a chance to win. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And that's another shot to clear.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Looking to throw on third and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
On offense, you just took a sack. Bad play here, but it's early in overtime. In this situation, guys, on fourth down, you got to take the points. You got to try to kick a field goal and take the lead.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, you got to know when to give it up. You can't just keep retreating and going backwards and backwards and backwards, thinking at some point you're going to outrun everybody and make a big play. That play was doomed from the get-go, and it was going the wrong direction.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. A little surprising that they're not taking the field goal, push it to another overtime. Instead, they'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab.
He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. And the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.